Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you are here. Welcome to the Style of Leadership, where I teach you guys about the power of clothing and how to use your personal style as a strategic tool in life. What we're gonna do this week is actually analyze those vision boards that you've already created and look for themes and similarities in your pieces that you pinned and actually create a name for your vision style. So this is gonna be really fun. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy this video because you're gonna have a lot of clarity at the end of it and while you're going through it. So let's get started. Woo! Okay, so step one is to analyze your board. So we're gonna look for themes, similarities, and patterns in all the pins that you pinned. So grab something to take notes with and write down all the different things that you see represented in your vision board. I made a list of a few things I want you guys to actively look for when you're analyzing your board. So the things that I had were colors, silhouettes, patterns, fabrics, themes, and vibes or moods. Okay, so write down everything that you see that connects with that list I just gave you and more if you can think of other categories. And then pay attention to words that fall into similar categories and themes because we're gonna use those words later on in the video. Doing this gives you a launch point and a general direction to point you towards your specific style or aesthetic. So when looking at my own board, I actually had a lot of neutral shades represented in all of my pins. So these were a lot of creams, whites, tans, and then black. But I also had a lot of pops of muted colors. So they weren't super vibrant, but they were still very rich. The silhouettes that I had were very basic and classic, but they had unique twists to them. Outfits that I pinned looked like they could easily transition from the office to normal everyday life, but with an elevated edge to them. So there you go. Pro tip, get a second set of eyes and have a family member or a friend look at your board and see what words they come up with. Sometimes we don't always see the full potential in the things that we're creating and putting together. So having that outside perspective can really bring a lot of clarity in the things that we're doing. Step two, define your vision statement. So we've done a lot of observing, analyzing, and reflecting of our vision style. And now it's time to actually put a name to it and ultimately define the direction that we're going in. But remember, this is not permanent. You can change this at any time and you can always refer back to these videos to help you realign what your vision style is. So don't feel like once you have this, you're locked into that specific style. This is all about giving you a starting point to really build your wardrobe in a direction that you are actually excited about. So I've actually created a formula to help you guys define what your actual vision style statement is. So from your list of words that you observed today from your board and in creating that list of themes and categories, I want you to pick out your top 4 words that really encapsulate the direction you want your vision style to go. And then also pick out a dream occupation or a really positive adjective that describes who you are and where you're going in life. So the formula looks like this. I'm gonna read it. My vision style is a word 1, comma, word 2, adjective that describes you or occupation, who is, word 3, and word 4. So for example, my vision style statement is a classic business dreamer who is strong and feminine. That's me. So I had a lot of fun creating that and I could definitely go in and tweak it and see if I can come up with different versions of that. So another example could be my vision style is a retro eclectic powerhouse who is colorful and unique. That obviously doesn't describe me, but that could be an example of what someone else's style or vision statement could be. So play around with the words until you get a statement that really makes sense and feels right to you, and a statement that aligns with the goals and the visions that you have for your life. So mine made total sense when I created it. I was like, heck yeah, that's what I want. Yes, it really helps you filter out the pieces that you don't need in your wardrobe when you go shopping. Once you have that vision style statement down, comment it in the comment section below and let everyone see it. The top 3 commenters will get a shout out in next week's video. Woo! We're not done yet. We have one more step, and that is to step 3, make a list. My favorite thing. So now that we have that vision style statement, we can look for 3 to 5 pieces from your vision board that really encapsulate that statement and write those down, and then start hunting. I want you guys to actively search for these pieces and buy them. So look at that list and go to your favorite stores online, go to your favorite stores in person if the shops are open yet, and start looking. You can be very active about this, or you can be passive. There are specific items that are on my list that I'm actually actively looking for, like every time I go to Target or Walmart, because those are the only stores that are open right now. Every time I go to a clothing store, I make sure I look for a specific item because it's on my list. But there are other pieces that if I come across them, I'm like, okay, this is on my list. I actually need this in my wardrobe. I'm gonna get this today. So when you have a list, it really helps you filter out your choices, and it just gives you a focus when you're going to the store. The goal is to actually start purchasing items that align with this vision style statement. I'll put some links to a couple of shopping sites and locations that I like to get my pieces at, and that can give you kind of a general direction to go towards. And if you guys need any suggestions, hit me up in the comment section, or if you have my contact info, just let me know. So have fun shopping, and I'm so glad that you guys made it to the end of this video. And before I forget, we have a couple of shout outs to do. Woohoo! So I actually had to do 4 because there were just too many great options. Like I couldn't whittle it down. So my shout outs go to Morgan Olivia Music, Ariana McMonigal, Jessica Claire, and Yasmin Jansen. Thank you ladies for being so active in the comment section. I really appreciate your guys' feedback and input. Reading your guys' comments really gave me a lot of clarity into what different people are looking for in their wardrobes, because everybody is so different in the things that they want, and it really reflects in our personal style. So thank you guys once again, and if you guys want to get a shout out in next week's video, make sure you comment your vision style statement in the comment section below. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching and participating in this video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like the video and share it with your friends and family if you found the information helpful or valuable. And as always, have a blessed day and happy hunting.